Okay, guys. So I'm gonna be reacting to the third movie in the MCU. Iron Man 2. I know that at least I'm pretty sure, Black Widow shows up in this. Then that, I don't know who the villain is. I know that. Oh God, I can't remember what the villain's name was. I know they completely butchered him from the comics. It has Mick Rooney or Mick whatever. What the fuck guy? What the guy? The one with whips. I'm not sure if he appears in the second one or the third one, but anyways, yeah. Other than that, I don't really know anything or remember anything. I'm pretty sure I probably saw it in the previous or when I was a kid, but I completely blanked. I wouldn't be surprised if that fucking kid showed up that Tom Holland says is actually Spider-Man. No, that's a little horse shit. Yeah, this is the dude with the whips. Once again, very rarely see in current comic book or MCU movies, I'll say, really good at showing how these characters are very technological savvy. Like with Iron Man in the first movie, what's his name? Bruce Banner in the second movie, and now in this movie. So many of them just try to shove as much action and shitty storylines into the movie that you end up skipping over the more smarter parts, you know, showing us how smart these characters are.
You missed me. I missed you too. Blow something up. I already did that.
Once again, I really do feel like this was the start of the whole treating these superheroes as if they're literal gods. Other than, you know, this random, like, villain who gets fucked over by this being. And so, oh, we're gonna go after them, but they were always portrayed as a villain. Whereas the hero is portrayed as, well, the hero. Whereas, you know, they aren't really held accountable for the fact that they don't do or shit that they do ultimately hurts people, whether intentional or not.
We are coming to you live from the kickoff of the Stark Expo, where Tony Stark has just walked off stage. Don't worry if you can't make it down here tonight, because this expo goes on all year long. And I'm going to be here checking out...
Swear to God, if we end up having him fuck some chick here that he met here, I'm gonna be so mad. Something I kind of thought about. Tony Stark is supposed to be, let's not beat around the bush, he's supposed to just be Bruce Wayne. But the problem is that people know that he's in fact Iron Man. So having him treat him like a god, whereas with Batman, he was more like, this character was a persona as opposed to actual who he was. Bruce Wayne, you know, used his power and shit like that to fund being Batman, taking down shitheads who were hurting people, essentially. Using it to fund, you know, funds for people that were suffering, like with BVS, when he funds the people, you know, his employees that were injured during zero event. Is that what it's called? Zero event. Anyways, he helped them with his money.
You or do you not possess a specialized weapon?
I do not.
You do not.
I do not. Well, it depends on how you define the word weapon.
Once again, especially like with Civil War, when he suddenly gets bitchy about how, oh, I want to control what you're doing. The fact that he pretty much was so fucking dismissive of the government and, oh, you're not going to control me. Then suddenly he's trying to control others. And he's still supposed to be this big hero.
Our current primary weapons contractor.
Let the record reflect that I observed Mr. Hammer entering the
why the fuck? He's so goddamn. Everybody's so like enamored by him. You really think people would be so enamored by this fucking dude who has this weapon that could possibly cause so much fucking damage?
Hey, buddy. Didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, wasn't this actor played by a different actor until, you know, Disney fucked it all up and he ended up leaving?
I believe that's North Korea.
So you essentially create the threat.
No grave, immediate threat here. Is that Justin Hammer?
But that's kind of it, isn't it? You know, you create the weapons and then other people create the weapons because they fear you. So you use that as justification to continue to use the weapons. Yeah. Some random dude that literally fucking, be honestly, is kind of a loose cannon, if you will.
Rule number 1, never take your eye off your opponent.
I would be excited that Black Widow is suddenly going to show up, but considering how she doesn't get another her own movie for like, what, 10, 11, 12 years because Disney didn't think that a female-led movie would make money, kind of kills any excitement for this character whatsoever.
Bienvenue au Grand Prix de Monaco historique. La course de cette année
Wow.
excitant dans la toujours presque
Actually having something or actual language in the country that you're in, as opposed to just what, English or subtitles, right?
How are you?
Congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you very much.
Yes. We get the dickhead Elon Musk actually appearing in this movie. That's, docks like 100 points from this movie already.
Right. Yes. Well, she did quite a spread on Tony last year.
And she wrote a story as well.
It was very impressive.
I wouldn't exactly judge her based on the fact that you're boning Tony Stark and are now the CEO of his company, right? You jealous now that what he was a fucking playboy or is a playboy, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Everything that Tony and I
Well, what's the
do
use
is
of
a
having
healthy,
and owning
independent, healthy
a race car
competition.
if you don't drive it?
Why is he fucking driving this random ass car? Just because of what he can or some bullshit like that? We're supposed to believe that he has this death wish now that he has this what is it? The power source that's failing or some bullshit like that. So does this guy just know that Tony Stark's gonna pop up in a fucking race car event? Is there any reason to destroy that car? 'Cause it's not Tony Stark's car, is it? Is there any reason to destroy that car other than, oh, we have to show that he's a bad guy? Or they just happen to be like right next to the racetrack. And of course, he doesn't get injured at all.
Case.
Here, take it.
Where's the case?
It's in my pocket.
This is why I actually like this kind of aspect of the movie. He has to carry his suit around instead of just miraculously being able to, pop it up anytime that he needs it because of nanotechnology. It just adds more stakes to the movie as opposed to just he's able to actually just pull up the suit whenever he fucking feels needs of it. You might actually have to use his smarts.
If you could make God bleed, people will cease to believe you.
Fascinating, really, that you kind of get that idea in BVS, right? But of course, BVS gets more shit in this movie, so.
It's unbelievable. It proves the genie is out of the bottle, and this man has no idea what he's doing. He thinks of the Iron Man.
I will admit, this senator is kind of very reminiscent of a lot of sleazy shithead senators in America today.
Hé, prisonnier, arrête-toi! Que fais-tu?
So he just lets the prisoner walk by him. Doesn't do anything like, I don't know, quickly grab him. He just puts his hand on his shoulder. And that's it, was to make it seem like he was the actual, like, he tried to do something to stop him, right? And these other dudes are there to, you know, get him out. Bullshit like that.
Upstairs.
Yes, but his continuing erratic behavior may lead many people to ask themselves, can this man still protect us?
I'm fascinated by the fact that this dude he's human and he has this technology and people were literally licking his ass, but then now suddenly because this dude was able to go toe to toe with him for a little bit, and now suddenly, oh well, he might be flawed, right?
All these people are in danger. We got to get them out of here. You got to trust me for the next 5
And
minutes.
he's supposed to believe you because you definitely didn't try to fucking, get drunk and wreck shit up last time, right?
What are you doing here, man?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that you? No, I'm not doing that. That's not me.
Shocker! The guy who didn't want to use actual people and decided to do drones is able to override everything, right? Who could have predicted that? Oh, the bullshit goddamn Iron Man fucking scene, which, this was actually goddamn Spider-Man the whole time. Ruined the entire MCU, didn't it? Yeah. We all know if this had been the DCEU, jackasses would have been bitching incessantly about how fucking Iron Man had destroyed the guy's trucks because, he should have done something else, right, to make sure that, the bad guys hadn't fucking taken out this all the fucking vehicles, right? Because Superman destroying a sexual harasser's truck was too much for them, apparently.
I had just quit.
Yeah, so we're not.
You don't have to do that. I heard the whole.
You should get lost.
I was here first. Get a roof.
I thought you were out of one-liner.
That's the last one.
They just happened to end up on our same roof. Why? Is this like a building that they both frequent constantly? Well, that was Iron Man 2. Let's just say that I have to continually power through the Iron Man movies. I just don't like this character at all. He's just so fucking annoying, and to be honest. His fucking storylines aren't that really interesting, just based on these two movies, Iron Man movies. It felt like they were just redoing the same movies over again. Technology against technology, etc., etc. I think that maybe there might be Thor coming up next, which I'm more interested in because I've always been fascinated with mythology. I love Greek mythology. kind of getting more into Norse mythology, just based on the series I've been reading. Ironically, it's a romantic series, but very much goes into like the mythology of the Norse gods, which I really do love. It's the reason why I named my cat Tyr. I think Thor is next, so I'm fascinated to watch this. More excited to watch that movie than I was with this. I'm gonna have to power through Iron Man 3, which I don't know. I probably watched it as a kid. I think I watched all the superhero movies as a kid. I, for the life of me, cannot remember who's the villain supposed to be in Iron Man 3. So, yeah. I guess that's what it is for now. This movie was, once again, fine. Certain elements I liked. Once again, they actually have to have him, he has to have the suit there, brought to him, I guess. If he doesn't have it there with him. He can't just use nanotechnology to pop, oh, well, he has the suit now. He actually he has to have it there and a symbol, as opposed to just being able to, get it out of nowhere. The actor thing didn't happen, so I think it might happen in the third movie. What else did I like about this movie? What else? There was something else. I just can't remember. I mean, I did like Mickey Rourke. I think that's his name. I did like him as a villain. For what he was. Can't remember what else it was. I think there was something else. I just don't remember what it was. I think also another we actually got to see his brains in this movie. Like with the first one, and also Incredible Hulk, which we don't see in the more recent MCU movies, which, is kind of annoying as fuck to me, but, yeah, other than that, yeah, so that was, Iron Man 2, and, yeah, we'll look out for the next, movie, maybe next week, we'll see. I got a few days off that next week, so as of right now, you guys have a nice night. Stay safe out there, and talk to you later. Bye.